Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I'm going to do this reading on Justin Evans. He was 22 when he went missing. He's from Kilworthy, Ontario, Canada. And he went missing December 12th, 2020, but he was found deceased. But he was not found deceased until May 19th, 2021. He lived in a mobile home park and his body was recovered from a swampland bordering that trailer park. Law enforcement told the family they believed he died by suicide, but that's not what they had put on the death certificate. That's not what was on the autopsy report. It was inconclusive, I believe. But the case has concluded, they told the family. And Toby has decided to join us this morning again. So let's see if we can ask and find out what happens here. What happened on Justin the day he went missing, December 12th, 2020. What happened to Justin? Ten of Swords. Well, it was the end of something that day. I don't know if he ended like a relationship or ended a friendship or ended a job, but on that day, that with the Ten of Swords being here, that was the end of something for him. You see that she's turned around with her back and walking away. So whatever happened that day, it was the end of something for him. Let's see why the Ten of Swords is here. Five of Wands. There was a Five of Wands is a conflict, a disagreement, an argument. And this could have been with five people. It normally means with five people. I don't know if he was around five people that day. But you see that there's five people there and there's four that are standing up and one is on the ground. So there was a disagreement or a confrontation or an argument that day with someone. I thought a card flipped over. It didn't. Let's keep going. I got two cards, so we'll go with those. So this was the Seven of Pentacles here is planning. I don't know if they planned to talk to him about something that day or he planned to talk to them about something that day. But the Seven of Pentacles is planning. So this is something that had been going on for a little bit. So I don't know if I don't know the case very well, and I didn't read like anything that might have been in the past that might have made a difference here. But I feel like something had been going on for a little while to cause this conflict. Like it was a past conflict that just kept lingering, and I feel like they were going to confront him about it. I don't know if that's how it went, but I feel like it was like a lingering thing that they was kind of like a sore subject around all of them. The Ten of Cups came out also too, and that is like your happy card, your family card. So I don't know if he had something planned with his family coming up. I don't know if he was planning. I kind of feel like he was planning on maybe moving out of there and moving back home. But I feel like he had something planned with his family later in that week or that day or something. But I also feel like this conflict had been brewing, like it was a sore spot. Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there was a lot of balancing he tried to do between family and friends. And he was 22, so he was probably balancing, living away from home, his family. He was probably balancing his finances, trying to keep, rent paid and different things. So I kind of feel like it was a balancing act for him. I do feel like at the time he went missing and then he was found deceased, I do feel like there was a lot of unbalance in his life. I feel like there was like a lot of arguing and disagreement. I kind of feel like he felt like he was, like everybody was against him, is what I'm feeling. The Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is like hoarding things, like feelings. And it's also not letting things go so that, you can release it and let it go and better things can come in. I kind of feel like he was that way. Like he held on to a lot of his feelings. He didn't express them a lot. And I feel like he was holding a lot of things out, holding a lot of things in that he should have been sharing with his family. I feel like he knew something that he should have been telling, and he was not telling it. He knew something, and he was not telling that information. That's really what I'm feeling. I'm feeling he knew some information and somebody didn't want him to tell it. The Page of Cups is here. I feel like it's like it is a relationship thing. It's I feel like either somebody new was coming into his life and somebody that was in his life that used to be in his life didn't like that. Because you can see how there's two holding hands right here. You see the two holding hands right here? But you see this person is leaving. So it's like they're leaving this person's life and somebody new is coming in. So I kind of feel like maybe he, had broke up with somebody and was seeing or talking to somebody else. Too many cards one at a time, please. Okay. Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is like wounded warrior. It's like stand your ground. It's like I've defeated all of these things and now I have, all these wands are behind him and now he's got this one in front of him. So it's like I feel like he, he's been through a lot for 22. And I feel like he was, he was on the defensive. He was standing his ground. He was like determined that he was this is the direction he wanted to go, and determined in what he was ahead of him. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is like you're slow and steady. This is like somebody that's job oriented, somebody that is stable, but they're slow at they're not fast building money. They're like they go at their own pace, but they're earthly. They believe in saving money, and they believe in earning it and saving it and putting it away. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to be slow and steady. It's not going to happen fast. It's not going to come out of nowhere. So this could have been an earth sign. He could have, I don't know when his birthday was. He could have been an earth sign. This could have been someone that was around him. But this is somebody that builds their earthly things slowly, but they're steady. They're a more stable person. They don't spend money, like run around spending money. They're very slow and steady with their money, stable. The Page of Wands. So this could be somebody that was around him that was very energetic, charismatic, a little bit showy, like see me, look at me, watch me. It could be somebody that was really talented. When I say talented, like they could do a lot of different things. They've done a lot of different jobs. But I feel like they were kind of like the person of the party. They were kind of like the clown of the party. They were like the one that liked to be noticed the most. The Knight of Cups. So this is your knight in shining armor. This is your calm person. This is your coming in with all the good things, all the nice things. They're very sweet natured, very sweet talking. They have a calm side. They don't get upset and mad and nervous. So this would have been someone also that this could be him, but a knight is normally in their 40s. So this is going to be an older person that's around him. Too many cards, give me one at a time. So the Ace of Swords here, this is mental clarity. So I feel like he had been searching and seeking answers, and he was thinking differently. I feel like he was getting ready to leave that area and leave like those people behind him. I feel like he was seeing things differently, and he was headed in a different direction. I can't put my cards, stretch my cards out because Toby's sitting here. Three of Cups. So this is celebration, planning, party. This could be relatives. This could be friends getting together. I do feel like there was a lot of talk, gossip going on between the group. And I do feel like there's three of them that knows what happened to him and may be responsible for what happened to him. I do feel like he got an argument with 5 people, but I feel that at least three know what happened to him. Why is the 3 of Cups here? So your King of Pentacles is going to be your like a father figure, earth sign person, loves nature, very good at their job, they're a leader. They're a businessman. They're someone that is known in the community, but they're very good at making money. This could be somebody this could be his father, but this could also be someone within his group that has money. Their parents have money. And money could have played a role in this. Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there was somebody pretty big in this situation that knows what happened, and I feel like money went a long way in the investigation and the outcome of the investigation. So, I do not think he committed suicide. I think there's a bigger picture here. I think they need to go down different avenues and look in different directions and expand their way of thinking. I do not think that he committed suicide. I don't think that's what happened. I feel like they need to go down different avenues. They did say the case is closed, so it would take more evidence for them to open the case, I'm sure. But I feel like they were just kind of tunnel vision on this, and I feel like they didn't do a lot of research and a lot of investigating, and they just had one thing in mind, how they thought it was going to be, and that's how it ended up. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying I just don't think that they searched all avenues, and I don't think they were open-minded about what may have happened to him. And I think the investigation was just kind of had tunnel vision. So, but I do not believe he committed suicide. And we have 3 here again, so I feel like at least three people know what happened. One final card for Justin Evans. We may not get a final card for Justin Evans. My final card for Justin Evans. There we go. So excuse me, the Page of Pentacles could be somebody around his age, but this is someone that's starting a new job. Could be an apprentice, could be somebody working under somebody else. But this will be a new start in a job career. This could be a college student, somebody going to college. I don't know if he was getting ready to start a new job and that was part of his new journey, or there was someone around him, like student age around him, that may know what happened to him. I do feel like there's 3 people around him that know. I also feel like money is somehow involved in this. I'll leave that open for people to decide. With the King of Pentacles being here, this would be an older person that has money, a leader, big in the community. So I'm going to leave the part of the money part of the situation open to whatever you may think or choose, have any ideas about. So, but I do not believe it was suicide. I just don't think the police were open enough to go down different avenues to figure out what happened and to find out what happened. But I do believe 3 people know and were involved in what happened to Justin. So thank you for watching and subscribing. I do appreciate it. And love and light and blessed be.